August 29th, 2025. A study coming out. FMCSA Heavy Duty Truck Crash Study. In this, some of the key points will be what factors contributed to these fatal accidents. Basically, they're looking at fatal accidents. Not totally, but mostly fatal accidents that occurred in the last couple years, a few years. What factors contributed to these fatal accidents? There was the driver behavior, the vehicle condition, road condition, carrier practices, etc. The purpose of the study is to design safety programs and policies to try to reduce the number of fatal truck crashes. They will be interviewing drivers that was involved in these accidents. They'll be interviewing carriers, individuals, anyone who has knowledge of the accident, why it happened, so they can get the data into their system. So, it got published yesterday on the 28th, and for 60 days, we have the opportunity, the public has an opportunity to comment and put their opinions into the FMCSA website. So, and the final report would be published after the data is analyzed. So the period ends for public comment ends on October the 27th, 2025. The docket number, if you go into FMCSA, if you go on the website, is FMCSA 2025-0065. That's the docket number. And you can do this online. So if you just type in, go online on Google, heavy duty truck crash at FMCSA, this information should come up. And you can do it by, or like I said, online, by mail, fax, or phone call. So I can imagine the comments that's going to be coming on Facebook, YouTube, etc. I don't have to say it. I think if you're watching this video and you've been seeing what's been going on, and this is not necessarily the reason why these truck crashes are happening, and nowhere does it ever, even when it talks about who they're going to talk about, what they're looking at, it doesn't go into what I talk about a lot, is the lack of proper training of new CDL drivers. Is what takes place at CDL schools, and when they get to the new companies, they inexperienced, and some of them, not all, some companies do not have good training programs, and some companies just put the drivers right out there to drive, and they're having accidents because of lack of training and lack of experience. Not all the time, and I just don't want to take away from the good companies who do it right. I believe most do it right, and there's just probably a little too many that do it wrong. And these drivers are not getting proper education or training at CDL schools because they take the attitude, we will teach to the test. That means they come in and they're just going to get just whatever it takes to get them to pass the test. But there are good CDL schools that give them the foundation. So they teach a little more. They go above and beyond what is required. That is a good CDL school. And those students will probably have a better chance of becoming a truck driver and a good trucking company that also have good training programs for the inexperienced CDL driver. Be safe out there. See you in the next run. And check out, if you want to make a comment about this study, go online, send something in the mail, and say your part. Give your opinion. It matters.